Amen. Todd with Bardman Coaching out here on the beach in Ecuador. Only got a few more days left here. At the end of this week, I'm going to be heading to El Salvador for a while. This is a cool little beach bar I like hanging out at when it's sunny. It's a great place to just chill. I want to talk to you today about optimism and pessimism. Are you an optimist or are you a pessimist? And what does each get you? I think there's a lot of truth in a tendency for a person to lean optimistically or pessimistically based on your experience growing up, what your parents modeled, or people very close to you, what they modeled and did. And that's pretty powerful. So, what do you do if you're a pessimistic, and you grew up kind of in that environment, kind of the Eeyore mentality? Oh, poor me, things don't work out, just another example of it not happening. And you really want to get to the optimistic side. There are some things you can do. And when you look at optimists versus pessimists, I think there's something very different in how one chooses to filter the world or see the world versus another. And it goes like with the optimist, if something doesn't go their way, they look at it as a very limited, specific thing not happening for them. I mean, there's no reason to be unrealistic, if something's not going your way. But what they do is, it didn't work out for me this time. I didn't succeed in this particular area or thing or endeavor. Whereas when a pessimist has things that don't work out real well, it's like, oh gosh, here we go, starting the chainsaws behind me. It's like, here we go, another example of how things don't work out in my life. And so what the pessimist does is takes a specific instance and the person puts it over a whole blanket experience, life, course, process. So that's very different. So when optimists experience a failure or something that doesn't happen, it's very specific. They don't overgeneralize it, and they recognize this is just one bump in a long road of successes, a long road of life, in a journey. So if you're a pessimist and something happens, just look at it like it in a context of a singular event. It was just this thing, and this is all I'm going to weight it on. I'm not going to put this particular weight or perspective over the course of my whole life or over everything I'm doing in this process. Right? Do you see the difference? And the other thing that's true is what you focus on is what you find. So as a pessimist, if you're looking for ways things aren't going to work out for you, if you're looking for things that are wrong or not right, you're going to find them. And then that becomes your focus. And that sets your mood. It sets your mindset. So it's important to change the focus. So, in the event that something doesn't work out for you, it's a singular event. It's not a judgment on your whole life, your whole you, and what you're about. Now, the other thing that happens is optimists generally come from a place and a belief that yes, things are going to work out. There is a general sense of things will go my way eventually. Things will go my way as I walk my path. More things will go right than will go wrong. So it's a different kind of blanket experience, right? It's setting up for expectation that you're going to get what you want, that things are going to work out. And again, it's about focus. So the optimist is focusing on, where is the thing that's working out for me? Where is the thing that's going to help me? Where is my next opportunity? Where is the next help for me in achieving that opportunity? That's the focus. So, I encourage you just to examine what you're looking at and how you apply a singular event onto your whole life. And one more thing, so the optimist, if the optimist doesn't have something happen, it's like, hey, yeah, this didn't work out, the next thing will. Or, yeah, that particular relationship with that person didn't work out, or that particular job didn't really go my way. But it has no blanket effect on who the person is, what they're about, and what they're capable of doing, right? So the optimist takes a singular view of something that didn't work out and just keeps it there. And they apply a larger blanketed view of, yeah, things will work out if I keep doing what I need to do. I get it, it's hard, right? I mean, I've met people, and some people just naturally tend to be optimistic, and some tend to like fall into that pessimistic side. But there is a way out. There is a way to practice, to train, to shift your mindset and shift your emotions into a more gauged, hopeful, optimistic area. So that's what I hope you will consider doing if you tend to be on the pessimistic side. Have some conversations with some friends, some family who generally are more optimistic. Ask them what they do, what their trick is. Ask them specifically, look, if this happened to you, how would you view it? What would you think? And get an idea of how they process and the perspective they take. All right. Hey, I'm Todd with Empowered Men Coaching, and look it, today is gray. Not my favorite, but you know what? I know there's sun up on top of those clouds, and I know the clouds will leave, and I know the sun will return, and I'm good with that. It's all right. So have a great day, and please leave any comments, thoughts, ideas. Also, please subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Todd with Empowered Men Coaching. I'll catch you next time. Ciao.